The shores of my homeland, they beckon to me. They cannot escape my mind's eye. At night, when I dream twixt the gulf and the sea, lay Trimaris, her arms open wide. From humble beginnings of fire and of rain, from dragon's den, distance and dream, more than history living is our crown to me, honor, glory, and chivalry's gleam. Trimarian blood floweth hot in my veins, like the warm summer winds I pray never shall fade. No matter where I lay me down, Trimaris, she's always my home. Heart and my sword to your crown, Trimaris, she's always my home. Long have I traveled all the known world I've tread. I've seen fairness, gentility, and grace. But when other kingdoms vivat their high praise, 'tis my heart feels its emptiest place. 3 seas guard the throne of my oath and my home. Wide waters the raiment of queens. Trimarian angels in grace stood alone. Oh, their beauty lends fighting men wings. Trimarian blood floweth hot in my veins, like the warm summer winds I pray never shall fade. No matter where I lay me down, Trimaris, she's always my home. Heart and my sword to your crown, Trimaris, she's always my home. Though the world's eyes may darken and all light may fade, come tyranny, oppression, and hate, there will stand one last bastion so hope can remain, held by hot blood and glittering blade. And if ever a war I must wage me one day, I'll be drawn with my sword on the field. No, my friends, 'tis no matter what banners displayed, for my heart beats Trimarian steel. Trimarian blood floweth hot in my veins, like the warm summer winds I pray never shall fade. No matter where I lay me down, Trimaris, she's always my home. Heart and my sword to your crown, Trimaris, she's always my home.
Hello, I'm Master Roland van Reichenau of the Kingdom of Trimaris. I am the creator and designer of the Horn of Trimaris, which I am holding here. This is the Horn of State for the Kingdom, upon which when a peer is elevated to their specific peerage, this is requested by their majesties and brought out, and that particular peer, in whatever ceremony they are having for their elevation, is toasted by their majesties and then their order.
And then they drink themselves from the peerage horn of the Kingdom of Trimaris.
Thereby becoming one of that peerage.
So, Master Roland, how long did it take you to carve this, and what is it made of?
The horn in and of itself is a cow's horn, okay? And then there are 12 individually carved bone inlays on the horn. The horn itself is took me approximately a month and a half to fabricate, from design to finished carving. The end cap is a white bronze carved originally out of casting wax and then cast lost wax with white bronze. There are pearls, star sapphires, lapis, and as I stated, I think earlier, 12 individual bone inlays that were individually carved and then appliqued to the horn.
Now those appliques are actually made of
Cow bone and or giraffe bone.
giraffe bone. And why giraffe bone?
For its size, durability, and carvability.
Ah, okay. Now is this horn, this is not your only commission, I understand. This is your only commission for the Kingdom of Trimaris?
This was a gift from myself to the Kingdom of Trimaris for the continued edification and glorification of our kingdom and our the 3 orders. Now 4.
Right. So if you have such an incredibly exquisite horn, it's also a very practical and useful item in the time period.
Exactly. Many horns of this high level of carving was used by nobles and gifted to the church for edification and used by that particular family during high ceremonies of the church.
And now we have our very own one in Trimaris.
Yes. This is Baron Master Taliesin. He is the premier of the Pelicanate. This is Duchess Elspeth, premier of the Rose. This is Mistress Verena, premier of the Laurelet. And this is Duke Sir Baldar, current premier of the Knights of the Kingdom of Trimaris. The other carvings are merely representations above the people of their respective orders. The belt, the knighthood, the pelican, the Order of the Pelican, the rose with a pearl, laurelet, and again the knight. And respectively above each of the, up at top also. This particular design here, I created to represent that the Triskel is the population of Trimaris upon which, or from which, each of the peerages are elevated and upon which they stand. And must always remember that all of us have come from the population of Trimaris, which is the symbol here of the kingdom.
Wow, that fabric, my head is not.
And on the other side, we actually have...
Here is the full kingdom arms.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Raybert Donacade. Everybody knows me as Duncan, or Duncan the Knife Maker, or Duncan the Mercenary, or whatever. This is the original Trimarian Sword of State. I was commissioned to make this by the last Seneschal of the Principality of Trimaris. It was presented to the first King of Trimaris, now Duke Sir Baldar, at the very first court of Trimaris. The original coronation was washed out by a hurricane. As for how it was made, any good knife maker could make one. Okay, any good sword maker could make one. Beyond that, just know that it's been around a long time. Clear. This is what the sword looks like out of its scabbard. Down the middle of the fuller, you will find a line of brass hammered and soldered in. That was fun. The brass in the stainless hilt and pommel, and triskells carved into the brass and filled in with, oddly enough, silver solder. The handle has a pair of lapis in it. Grade A lapis for you gemologists out there. And yes, it's a nice little blade, but it can't cut hot butter. That way, we have knights, not corpses. Thank you.